and the relentless pursuit in taming the technology tiger.
All right.
I'd love to start off with. I got involved in technology back in 1982, back when the Cabbage Patch dolls first came out. Anybody remember that? Anybody standing in line? Well, Texas Instrument actually was going out of business. If anybody remembers that. If you do remember, then you just showed me that you're about my age. So that's a good thing. And my sister wanted to get these little Texas Instruments consoles. And this really ties into what we're doing right now as far as dealing with new modalities in technology as far as social media. And she said, I'm going to get this for you for Christmas. And I said, don't you dare. I hate technology. And I did. I said, it takes people's souls. It ruins people's lives. And it displaces people out of jobs. So Christmas Day under the tree was the console from Texas Instruments. Anyway, so coming from a gadget kind of family, my father didn't have any boys, so my sister and I had train sets, road racing sets, and then we put a little doll babies on it to go around the track. So I hooked up this little console from Texas Instrument to my television set, and I used a cassette deck as my hard drive. That was it. I was hooked. I thought, oh my goodness, this is incredible. Look at what I can do. And for a person who didn't have a staff, at that time I was working in corporate America as a pharmaceutical rep, and I called on a lot of different physicians and hospitals and so forth, and I needed some help. And I actually learned how to use these different little systems to do my databases. I got a Commodore 64, anybody remember that? And then I moved on to get my first PC with at the time it had 2 floppies. No hard drive. I got a 10 megabyte hard drive. It cost me $500. And the tech told me back then that it'll never get any larger than that. So that really does tie in to where we are right now in technology, because between LinkedIn and Facebook and blogging and all of these things swirling around, and at the same time, you're dealing with a displacement of your career that you have committed to for many years, and it's just like one too many things. So I have been doing workshops for many years, helping people to feel excited, engaged, and empowered with technology. Because whatever you're feeling, I've been there. So I believe that people who are the most resistant end up becoming the biggest champions. I have done workshops where people have said, I don't want to do anything with LinkedIn. It's ridiculous. You want to hear if I had a cup of coffee? We have to put that cup of coffee statement to rest. It's not about having a cup of coffee. By the end of the class, he actually has been here, and he's all over LinkedIn now. And it just makes me feel great because it's about overcoming. You know, we're overcomers. It's about overcoming and really embracing the technology. So, this workshop is called Job Hunting with Blogs. Oh, we did have some interesting things happen today before you came. So I'm going to hit the space bar in hopes that it works. Creating a strategic digital footprint for job hunting. And what that means is your footprint is your branding, how you brand yourself. And right now in this era, you're branded whether you have done it yourself or it has been done for you. If anybody's ever taken a picture of you over the last couple of years and posted on Facebook and then tagged you, you've been branded. So it's really important that when you're looking for a job, that the best of who you are is noticed and recognized and seized through the Google search. Because when people put in specific keywords, you want to come up on the first page. And what normally happens with social media, and blogging is considered social media, you'll have maybe a Facebook, you may have a LinkedIn, you have all these little dots out there, but they never come together, they never converge. And as you know, as they come together, you get more what? Impact, right? As you bring the pieces together, just like a molecule, you actually bring together something that's going to strengthen your position online. So I always like to mention that the workshops that I've been doing are sponsored by a company called BuyBlueHost.com, which is a company that I use for hosting my site, by Archer Steer, which is a company that will allow you to build a blog in 8 minutes. You like that idea? I like the call and response. I'm going to keep pulling you over here. Okay, and recordconvertshare.com is one of my favorite programs. If you ever go online and you want to record something and share it or edit it, this program does all of that. So those will be on your handouts. Does everybody have a handout with the PowerPoint? You don't have one? Our agenda for today is going to do an overview. I already gave you a little bit of background on myself. And then we're going to talk about blogs and social media, 4 simple steps to building a blog, the anatomy of a blog, the 8-minute blog, and then we're going to have questions. And let me assure you, as I go on here, if I go over your head, raise your hand. I may not be able to answer your question right now because our time is limited. But let me let you know that on Friday at 6:30, I'm going to be doing a free follow-up to this workshop that we're doing now because we only have an hour. And if you're really interested in taking your blog to another step, it's free. There will be a 3-hour webinar picking up where we are here and then taking you a little further. That workshop will be this Friday from 6:30 to 9:30. So we're going to pass around a sign-in sheet. Please make sure you put your name, your email address, your contact phone number, and what social media programs you're on right now. And then on Saturday, we're going to do it again from 2 to 5. So if you really want to have a blog presence and a stronger digital footprint, we're here for you.